What if you could assist in a hospital in Kenya, run health screenings in rural Nepal, or support frontline medical teams across Latin America, and you do not need a single medical qualification to do any of it? Most people assume healthcare volunteering is reserved for doctors, nurses, and medical students. That assumption alone is costing thousands of people life-changing, resume-building, world-opening opportunities. Today we're breaking that wide open. Here are 9 healthcare volunteer programs abroad that accept applicants with zero experience, and some of them will even cover your flights, accommodation, and meals. Welcome to SVSI Opportunity Desk, where we share life-changing opportunities for people who want to travel the world and make impacts. Subscribe if that's something you want to do, and give us a thumbs up for this video. Now stay with me until the end of this video, because program number 1 is one of the most prestigious and accessible opportunities we've ever covered on this channel. You do not want to miss it. Let's start with program number 9, ASEC. ASEC is the world's largest youth-run organization, and their global volunteer program places young people aged 18 to 30 in social impact projects across more than 100 countries. Their health-focused projects include HIV and AIDS awareness, mental health campaigns, maternal health education, and community nutrition programs. Placements run from 6 weeks to 18 months. ASEC is present in over 40 African countries, including Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Egypt, and Kenya. Meaning you can apply locally through your country's ASEC chapter without expensive international application processes. No medical experience needed, just passion, communication skills, and availability. Visit asec.org to find your local ASEC chapter to apply for current health project openings in your preferred destination. From here now, let's go to number 8, which is AMREF Health Africa. This one is specifically for everyone watching from the African continent, because this program was built with you in mind. AMREF Health Africa is the largest African-based international health organization in the world, operating across more than 35 countries, including Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Ghana, and South Africa. As a volunteer, you support community health education, maternal and child health outreach, and disease prevention programs, working directly alongside local health workers in underserved communities. No medical degree required, and no expensive program fees. What makes AMREF unique on this list is that you do not need to travel to another continent. You can volunteer within your own region or neighboring African country entirely. AMREF has been operating since 1957 and is trusted by the World Health Organization and the African Union. Here's what this means. Having this organization on your CV carries serious weight in the global healthcare space. Placements run from a few weeks to several months, depending on availability and role. Visit amref.org to explore current volunteer openings and find a placement that fits your location and skills. From here we go to something popular, which is Voluntary Service Overseas, VSO at number 7. VSO is one of the oldest and most respected international volunteer organizations in the world. And unlike many others on this list, it actively recruits volunteers from developing countries, not just from the West. VSO places volunteers in health roles across Africa and Asia, covering community health education, maternal and child health support, health system strengthening, and HIV and tuberculosis awareness programs. Countries include Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Mozambique, Nepal, and Cambodia, among others. Here's what makes VSO genuinely different. They have a specific program called VSO Jitoli, which is dedicated entirely to recruiting volunteers from within Africa to serve across the African continent. If you are African, this program was literally built for you. Here's what makes it even better. No medical qualifications required for most placements. VSO provides pre-departure training, in-country support, and covers accommodation and a living allowance for most of their volunteer roles. Placements run from a few months to 2 years, depending on the role and your availability. Visit vsointernational.org to explore current health placements and find the VSO Jitoli application portal if you are applying from an African country. Now we're at program number 6, Global Health Corps. Pay very close attention to this one. It is the opportunity most people overlook, and it is genuinely one of the best on this list. Global Health Corps places young people, specifically those aged 21 to 30, in paid fellowship positions at health organizations across the United States, Uganda, Rwanda, Malawi, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. The fellowships are 1 year long, fully funded, and include a living stipend, housing, and professional development training. Here's the critical part. Global Health Corps explicitly does not require a medical or health background. They place fellows in roles covering communications, data analysis, operations, finance, and community engagement, all within health organizations doing critical work. The fellowship is open to applicants from all nationalities, and they actively recruit from African countries. In fact, a significant portion of their fellows every year come from the African countries where they operate. Applications open annually. Visit ghcorps.org to check the current cycle and start the application. Now we are down to the top 5, and if you are still here, I want you to comment international volunteering as we go to number 5. Medicine Sans Frontiers, MSF. Before you click away, hear me out. MSF, also known as Doctors Without Borders, is not just for doctors. MSF regularly recruits non-medical field volunteers and staff for roles that directly support their healthcare operations. These include logistics coordinators, health promotion officers, supply chain managers, community mobilizers, and administrative support roles in their field hospitals and clinics. These positions are open to applicants from all nationalities, and many require no medical training, just strong relevant skills, adaptability, and a commitment to humanitarian work. MSF operates in over 70 countries, and placements are typically 6 to 12 months. Here's something very interesting. While you may get in as a volunteer, many positions are salaried rather than the typical volunteer, meaning you get paid. Visit msf.org and navigate to Careers and Field Positions section to see current openings that match your background. Next at number 4 is the United Nations Volunteers, UNV. Now this one carries serious weight on your CV. The United Nations Volunteers Program places volunteers in health-related roles across UN agencies including World Health Organization, UNICEF, and UNFPA. Assignments span public health coordination, community health education, health and data management, and support for vaccination and disease prevention campaigns. Many UNV assignments do not require formal medical qualifications, particularly roles in health communication, logistics, and community outreach. What they do require is motivation, relevant interest, and in many cases, a university degree in any field. UNV is explicitly committed to geographic diversity. Volunteers from Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Pacific are actively recruited, and the program prioritizes applicants from developing nations. Some assignments are fully funded, covering travel, accommodation, and a living allowance. Visit unv.org to create a profile and apply for current health-related postings. Now we're down to the final 3, and if you have reached this point, it is a clear sign that you are dedicated to volunteer internationally. Let's open it with number 3. Volunteer World. Volunteer World is a platform that aggregates healthcare volunteer opportunities from vetted organizations around the world. Think of it as a booking.com of volunteering. What makes it powerful is the sheer range. You can filter by country, duration, cost, language, and experience level. Dozens of their listed healthcare programs explicitly state zero medical experience required. Destinations include Guatemala, South Africa, India, Morocco, and Vietnam. Programs range from hospital support and elderly care to HIV awareness campaigns and disability support. Volunteer World is open to applicants from all nationalities, and their platform makes it easy to compare programs, read reviews from past volunteers, and apply directly. Visit volunteerworld.com and filter by healthcare to see what is currently available. This takes us to number 2. IVHQ. IVHQ is one of the most affordable structured volunteer organizations, and their healthcare programs are genuinely impressive. They operate in over 30 countries, including Tanzania, Peru, Nepal, and the Philippines. The healthcare stream places volunteers in hospitals, orphanages, and community health outreach programs. No medical experience required. We shadow healthcare professionals, health education, support maternal and child health, and help with community screenings. What makes IVHQ stand out is the price. Program fee starts from as low as $20 in some destinations, making this one of the most options for volunteers from developing countries who are budget conscious. IVHQ has a strong support infrastructure, orientation in-country coordinators, and a pre-departure resource library, so you never feel thrown in the deep end. Visit volunteerhistory.org to browse current healthcare openings. Now we're at number one. The one I told you to wait for. Projects abroad. This is one of the most well-known accessible programs on this list. Projects abroad operates healthcare volunteer programs in countries like Ghana, Tanzania, Cambodia, and here's the part that matters. You do not need any medical background whatsoever to apply. As a volunteer, assist local healthcare workers, shadow doctors and nurses, help with patient conduct basic health screenings in rural communities, and support public health education campaigns. The program is open to applicants from all nationalities, whether you're a recent graduate, or simply someone passionate about healthcare. Placement typically run from 2 weeks to 3 months. And Projects Abroad provides accommodation, in-country support throughout your stay. The cost varies by destinations and duration. Financial assistance and fundraising support. Go to projects-abroad.org. To explore placements by country. 9 programs. 9 doors into the global health space. 9 doors into the global health space. No medical degree. No large budget required. No large budget required. Do not watch this video and do nothing. Do not watch this video and do nothing today. Pick one program from this list with the requirements and start your application. That single action puts you ahead of 90% of people who will watch this video. If you found this useful, subscribe right now. Like this video and drop a comment below. Like this video and drop a comment you're applying for. And tell us which program you're applying for. We read every single comment. See you in the next one.